My name is Lee Gray. I'm the Group Finance Administrator for the Ford Engineering Group.
I'm Chloe Kingsland and I'm an apprentice miller.
I'm Emily Rundle and I'm an apprentice buyer.
Basically I make parts for helicopters, planes.
I buy in all the consumable items, which is from tools to machines, workwear.
My day-to-day job is the day-to-day running of the sales and purchase ledger.
I get out of bed 10 to 6 and I get in the bath, have a wash, put my makeup on and get ready for work. I'll leave at 10 to 7 to get to the bus stop and then I'll wait for the bus until 7:05. From school I was looking for an engineering job to go into and from there I got to get in the academy in September. It's worth getting up that early in the morning and working that late just for something that I want to do. Girls want to do engineering but they're too scared to go into it because they think it's more of a man's working environment, which it is. People do, it's always been a man's working environment, but now that it's moving on through the years it's becoming equal, and I think they're a bit frightened to go in because they think they're not going to be treated the same, but once you actually do it you realise that everyone treats you the same.
I'm very, very proud of her. She saw what she wanted and went out and grabbed it with both hands. Did a traineeship for 6 months first, but kept in constant contact, ringing them and asking them questions of what was happening.
Generally wake up about 6:45, get up, have a quick shower, very quick. Come down here, have a cup of coffee, get changed and get off. It's a quick morning. The A-levels I did were accountancy, business and psychology. I did accountancy but I thought it was the most boring A-level in the world. I used to have a double on a Wednesday and I used to Skype it and I used to go because it was boring. So I got my grades to go into uni, but I decided against it. That year was the year it went from 3,000 to 9,000, which we've said, and that really put me off not knowing what I wanted to do. I didn't want to get to the end of that 4 years and think I've got all of this for nothing if that's not what I wanted to do. So I found out about an internship going at Ford. I applied, I had an interview with our now managing director, who was the finance manager at the time, and I used to work Tuesday and Wednesday, free of charge, for about 12 months.
I started off, I'd done a 2-year hairdressing apprenticeship but I just didn't enjoy it, and then I was looking for a more office-based job. My mum told us about the apprenticeship going up there, so I applied for it and ended up getting it. We purchase all the consumable items, which is anything from tools to workwear to machines. Everything comes through purchasing that's in that building.
I think it's given Emily opportunities that she wouldn't have had normally, and I can see her growing into it, you know, and I can see she's enjoying it. You know, and she gets more confident and, you know, as the time's going on, so I think it's a brilliant idea.
We're very pleased that we have, out of a workforce of 173, we have 18 apprentices, covering a vast range of career options. But what we try to do is treat each of them separately, each of them as an individual, and tailor-make their apprenticeship programme to produce a programme that's focused over the 3 years to expose these young people to as wide a number of issues that will help them qualify and then flourish thereafter. But what we've also started to do now is to identify fairly early in the process whether some of these young people could be leaders of the future.
Make sure the machine's running alright. The machine will stop so that you can check the tool's not broke. If it's broke, obviously you take the tool out of the tool holder, you've got to change the tool over, put it back in. Well, on this machine round here, once you've put your tool in the tool holder, you put it in this little machine and it measures the height for you of the tool. So then you put it in your program in here so that the job knows where you're going to drill at. But my job's really to watch over the machine. Once the job comes out, I've got to deburr the job, make sure there's no sharp edges, no burrs on it, so that the job will fit into the mating part.
The future's good. I see a very bright future, especially with the calibre of apprentices which is coming in. I can only see Ford growing and just getting better and being a leading player.
Yeah, we definitely don't see it as cheap labour. We definitely don't. We see them as the future. There's a huge skills gap in engineering. And we've got a lot of apprentices that we don't want to be sweeping floors, and we want them to be on the machines, working the machines, and they're the future of the company.
I'm really happy about it. I'm glad I'm not sitting in the house looking for a job, because I would hate it. I hated just sitting in the house waiting for my apprenticeship to start, so I can't imagine what it would be like if I didn't have an apprenticeship and I was just looking around for a job, so I'm really happy.
5 years time I'd like to be a qualified buyer, hopefully getting more experience and doing my SIPS qualifications to hopefully become a team leader and progress from there.
I feel like I'm getting somewhere, I really do, in life, in my career. I've never ever just wanted a job, I wanted a career. I don't for 1 second just want to come in at 9 and go away at 5. And I think this right now is the right company for me. Whether or not it'd be the right company for me in 10 years' time, it might not be. Things change, people change, I might change, my needs might change. But for now, this is the right company for me.
Modern apprenticeships almost seem to confirm the way Ford always ran their apprenticeships. As in, there was a lot of help, a lot of guidance for these young people in particular, but not restricted to. But they were reasonably paid, but strongly encouraged to work hard, to do their studies, never miss their day at college. And they came through, and then they in turn were responsible for other young people. And so it continued over the decades. I think apprenticeships, the modern apprenticeships, are vital. They're vital to Ford. I mean, I can only really speak on behalf of Ford, but young people these days get a lot of bad press. Good young people get no press at all. And I think that's rather sad. We have some remarkable young people in this region. That's why I'm confident that the North East will A, prevail, and B, flourish. It's because of the young people and the way we bring them on.